What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It's Kerry from Kerry Meet Topics. Coming back at y'all with another one of my little car rides from work to home. Uh, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, click the like button. If you're one of my subscribers, hit the like button. You know, we do our little short video rides and whatnot. I include y'all with me, my little ride, going home from work. But just wanted to talk to y'all about real quickly about what happened last night. We all know, and if you don't know by now, the strike on Iran's nuclear facilities from us, America, the United States of America. Try to get out of here first. Make sure everything good. And this video is not to talk about whether it should have happened or it should not have happened, whether it was good or bad, whether I or you or anyone else agrees with it or not agrees with it. I just want to just talk about real quick about that it did happen. And that now, us as Americans in America, we now need to be vigilant. We need to have our head on the swivel, because in the fact that it did happen, Iran already did say that they were going to retaliate. It's not like we wiped them off the face of the earth, so they still have capabilities to retaliate. And when I say retaliate, I mean how they, and then what he even said, he said he's going to attack America's bases over there in the Middle East. He even said anything American over there, commercial planes or whatever, he's pretty much saying now is a target. So if you are over there, if you can get from over there, or what you should have been, if you have been keeping up with the news, they've been evacuating. And they've been giving out alerts to evacuate from over there the past week or so. They're not just doing that just to play games. So you know they mean that President Trump meant business. So I say we need to keep our head on the swivel down here, because we have our vulnerabilities here in America, and with our own issues. Like, I mean, I hate to say it, but we have active shooter events, and we have other events from our own people on our own homeland. So that's why I said we're somewhat vulnerable. And I say that because you got to be careful of the sleeper cells that we have over here, people that have pledged allegiance to their country over there that are here, or just any domestic sleeper cells that, you know, they just don't feel things are right, and they want to take things in their own hand, and they think they're doing the world a favor. And you got to look at it as such. If somebody walking into a crowded area with a bomb strapped to his body, or, I mean, what are you going to do to stop that? If you know what I'm saying? It can happen. It can happen. And that's because the fact that it's America is just so free. They just have the ability to get to certain things, and then that dark web, you can get all kinds of stuff. So that's why I say stay vigilant. Didn't really pre-plan this video, so I'm just freestyling. What in the world? We got somebody standing in the middle of the street. Boy, it's the tourists I got down here. Stay vigilant. And just be mindful that this has happened. Like I said, I'm not on here to say whether it was right or whether it was wrong, whether it should have happened, whether it shouldn't have happened. I mean, they are saying that they had the right to have their own nukes, but it was the same type of stuff with Kim Jong-un when you know, it was like, oh, they can't get nukes, can't get nukes. Now Kim Jong-un has his nukes. And now what? I mean, what has he done? I mean, he's starting to do this, do that, but a lot of times I think they just want to be, just have the capabilities like other countries that have, so so they could say, you know, in case, you know, like for instance, you're going to respect that country now, and you're not just going to just run up on him any kind of way, because now that man got nukes. So I guess maybe it's like a level of respect. I don't know if Iran had bad intentions or what, but either or, it happened. So like I said, it is what it is. I'm not on here to bash nobody or bash what it was done, why it was done. It should not have been done. It should have been done. What do I think? It's done. So now we got to be vigilant. You just need to be careful when you work. I'm hearing, and I got all kinds of sites and stuff I look at. Some are credible, some are just way outrageous. But I'm hearing like the attacks are planned, sleeper cells. Stuff as crazy as stadiums to watch, like drones and stuff like that. People like, and not even like military drones. Like people might just actually somehow slip drones in stadiums and stuff like that. And while things are going on, set off explosions and whatnot. I'm hearing all kinds of stuff. And like even my daughter now, she was talking to me about it, like, Daddy, can they like missile us, like bomb us with missiles and whatnot? I told her I'll do the research on it pretty much. I don't think so, because I don't think they have the capabilities to hit us from Iran. But if they did, I mean, America's so sophisticated. I mean, from what I would think, I would look it up, that I don't think anything would be able to penetrate as far as like away from Iran to America. So, yeah, so I don't want to get too deep into it, because like I said, it could turn into a whole nother topic, and I could make a whole nother video on it. I may not, because stuff like that, I'm like, man, you'll be talking for years. Should have, should have, should not have, should we have gotten involved, should not have gotten involved. Well, we're involved now. So now we as Americans got to act a certain way, be vigilant. Even, like I say, even in my little town, because we have big events down here, yearly events. We have a big event called Goon Bay and Fantasy Fest. It all coincides within a week, 2 weeks period. It's almost like our version of Mardi Gras, but then it starts off like a food festival, and you got people coming from all over the world. We shut down pretty much that whole part of the city down there, and there's a lot of people down here, especially on the last day of Fantasy Fest. And if you want to do something crazy, that's almost like New Year's Eve, New Year's at Times Square. There's a lot of people down there. They even showed on TV. I think they dropped the ball or something on scene. I don't know. It's crazy. But be vigilant. Keep your head on a swivel. You should have been doing that anyway. And just be careful, because now it ain't just all this Democrat, Republican, and then now we Americans, and you got to watch out for each other. So it is what it is, man. Y'all stay prayed up, and I always say that, stay prayed up, because God first. I mean, He's in control. And that's just it, man. I mean, I'm out to the house. Y'all watch the news. I'm gonna watch the news. Read your Bible, or whatever it is that you believe in, and just believe that we keep us all safe over here. Because now we're on a whole nother level. All that bickering and all that unnecessary bickering, because a lot of people talk because they ain't about no action. Now you need to be about action, and you need to be on defensive, and maybe even on the offensive to a certain extent. So, I also want to say, if you see something, say something. Like if you think you got a crazy, I don't want to say crazy, but if you think you got a neighbor or somebody else that's not acting as such and might be up to something, call your local authorities, man. Call your local police, call your local FBI, military, whoever you need to call. But get them, because it's about to crank up. They say be vigilant for these next few weeks. I think these next few months, maybe even the rest, maybe 6 months up to a year, until something's really settled and set in stone, or something, or somebody's eliminated, or however you want to look at this. So, all right, so I'm at the house. So this Carry from Carry Me Topics. Y'all be blessed. Hit a like and subscribe, and I'll come back at you with another one.